Hello everyone, this is Caitlin Williams and this is a tutorial on how to use Remind. So basically what Remind is it's an application that allows you to send one-way text messages to either students or parents. So at the elementary school level, I think it's best to use it with parents. It's really great to just send updates if they need a reminder about a field trip the next day or a book fair, things like that. So it was formerly known as Remind 101, which you'll see up here. So anytime you hear someone talking about Remind 101 or Remind, they're basically the same thing. They just changed their name to Remind. So when you want to sign up for an account, you'll go to www.remind.com. And this is the home page that you'll see. To sign up, you click Teacher Sign Up. And once you click that, it'll bring up this very simple registration. You put your first name, last name, email address, and you come up with a password. Whatever you select as your title, so Mr., Mrs., Ms., Miss, any of those, coach, it'll say your title and last name. That's what will show up on the text messages that the family or the child receives or the parent receives. And I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later on. So once you put in your name, email address, and come up with a password, you have completed your sign up. It's that easy to register. So once you have an account on a regular basis, you can sign in up here. So you would just put the email address you registered with and put in your password. And this is what your home page will look like. So you'll see over here different classes that I have made. I made a test class when I first signed up for Remind to kind of test it out and see how it works. This is a student teaching group that I had, and this is my group that I have signed up for this school year. So every home page has three basic important parts that you need to pay attention to. Over here, this main box is where you would type your messages and send them. That's probably the most important box you need to pay attention to. Down over here on the right, you'll see who has subscribed to your Remind account. And up here, this little box is the information that you would give to the parents or the students, however you're having people use the Remind application for your classroom. So if a parent wanted to sign up to receive your Remind text messages, they would send the class code to the phone number listed below. It's like a regular text message as long as they have text messaging. It won't cost anything extra. It's just a regular text message. So once they sign up, it'll show you who has subscribed, and you'll see it shows a little picture of a mobile device showing that they signed up via a mobile device. And the only information you have is their name. All that happens is when someone subscribes, it just lists the name that the phone was registered to. It doesn't show you their phone number. It doesn't show them your email address or anything that you use to set up your account. The only information that they have is your name when it comes through in the text message, and all the information you have is their name from when they subscribed. If for some reason you wanted to change the name, you can always double click the name and or single click the name, and you can go in and type to edit the name and click update. So those are really the basic things that you need to know. If you needed to send a message, you would just click in the box and say, reminder, please read 20 minutes tonight. You'll notice down here the character count. You can only use 140 characters, so it's kind of nice that it keeps it to one short text message. You can schedule when you would like the message to be sent, so you can click the day and time that you want the message to be sent, and you can also attach pictures and things like that, just like a regular text message. Down below, it will show the text messages that you've already sent. So these are just some test messages that I had sent just to see how the system works. So those are pretty much the basics of how to sign up and how to use Remind online. I would love to also show you how to use Remind from a mobile device. So you will see here, if you search the App Store for the Remind app, it is the very first application that comes up. It is completely free. Once you download the app and you open it up, this is the home screen that you'll see. You will have already created an account, so you don't need to create one again. You can just sign in using your email address and the password that you made on your online account. Once you sign in, it will kind of bring up your news feed just like it would on Twitter or Facebook or any other social media type of system, and it just shows some of the messages that you've previously sent. If you look over here at this three little dashed spot on your feed, that's where you will click if you want to see the classes that you have listed. So once you go into that, you'll see I have all the classes listed that I've created. So you'll click the one that you want to go into. So let's say I clicked the Miss Williams 2014-2015 system. Once you click it, it will come up with a home screen. It shows that I haven't sent any messages yet. And if I wanted to send a message, I would just go down to this bottom piece and click into the message box. Once you click into there, it brings up a text message just like it would on any other regular phone. You type your message and you click send. It's very, very simple. I also wanted to show you what it might look like on the receiving end. So on the left, you'll see a picture of what pops up on a smartphone, like an Apple or Droid product. And then over on the right, you'll see a picture of what the text message would look like. This is also the same type of text messages that a regular phone that's not a smartphone would receive. All it says is the name that's registered to the account. So for me, Ms. Williams is the name registered, and the message that I sent. So this particular message, I just said testing remind system because that's exactly what I was doing. I was testing how the system works. It comes from, a regular phone number. They can try and respond to it. It won't work. I've actually tried to send a text message back, and on some devices it doesn't even send the text message, but if it did, it doesn't go anywhere. You don't receive any text messages back. So it's a very simple one-way messaging system that keeps parents and sometimes students in the upper grade levels, like in middle school and high school, all on the same track. So I hope you found this video informational, and if you have any additional questions, I would love to hear from you. Thanks, and I hope you have a great school year.